Okay, we back.
Hello.
Let's come over to this scene.
Well, doesn't that look familiar?
It's a brand new scene.
Wonderful.
Oh, God. Okay, you guys can't see that good.
No.
There we go. All right.
So, before we get started talking, first we're going to talk about Union Cross. And we're going to talk all about that. Then we're going to talk about Dark Road and talk all about that. But before we jump back into Union Cross, we should probably do a brief reminder of what was the last things we talked about.
Please remind me, because I honestly don't remember.
Okay, so last time we talked about Union Cross, the Union leaders, except for Larium, were up on the hill, and they found out that Ven was not supposed to be one of them. So
Why'd you do a murder, Ven?
yeah, so Brain, Ephemer, Skuld, and Ven were all up on the hill, and they were talking about this, and...
Oh, you know, like these people.
Yes! And...
Ephemer, Skuld, Ventus, Brain.
And Brain.
Lorian wasn't there. Don't worry about him.
Lorian wasn't there.
Also, I gotta say, sorry, real quick, with the release of Melody of Memory, there are now high-quality images of all of these characters that exist.
Yes, thank you.
So, like, people were able to rip them out of that game, and now we have high-quality images of all these people. Specifically Brain and Lorian, because they were so low quality before.
Yeah, very low res. Love
Good
it.
children. All right, anyways. Ventus did a murder, supposedly.
Yeah, and Ventus is having trouble remembering exactly what happened. Everybody else got the book and their role from Ava up on the hill, whereas Ven remembers going into the abandoned house, meeting with Ava there, walking out, and then going under the tower, and that's when she told him that he was one of the people.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Lorium is actually inside the castle in the pod chamber
Room. You know,
fighting.
that one that we just saw that Kyrie was shoved into and then launched into space.
Yeah.
Or other worlds, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And we know we saw Lorium fight Maleficent there. He got his ass kicked, and we don't know what's up with him right now.
But Maleficent left.
We do know Maleficent has left, and we do know that the darkness is what led Maleficent there, so that she can get back to her time.
Yes.
So
Maleficent has used one of the pods and is gone. Another one of the pods is destroyed. So there's not enough pods left for everyone else to presumably get back to reality or whatever.
Well, we'll get more into that later. That's theory time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's... I'm remembering that's like where we left that episode off.
Exactly. So that's where we've left things off. And now we can get into the updates. And this time we've decided that we are literally going to go through the updates with you all.
Like, actually watch the videos together.
Yeah, and we'll voice act them.
Yeah, we're going to voice act. And we'll also let people know that we are...
using the channel Everglow. This is who we get all of our...
Union Cross information from. Thank you, Everglow, for all of your amazing videos and stuff. And now we're going to use yours.
You want to find the timestamp.
Oh, you right.
So we don't want to watch the full...
Because they literally do, like, everything.
You're doing a full playthrough, yeah.
And we're not going to talk about the Candy Kingdom or any of the Wreck-It Ralph stuff.
No, we are going to talk about the Wreck-It Ralph stuff, actually, because it was brought to my attention that some of the Wreck-It Ralph stuff might actually be a little bit important.
Okay.
Not like all of it. Most of it is just, Disney World shenanigans.
Alright.
But, no, we don't need to watch it. I just need to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, then... You didn't...
Hold your horses, okay?
Okay.
So,
Go
the
ahead.
only thing of note with the Wreck-It Ralph stuff that is important to keep in mind is that it has been implied that the reason King Candy was able to go into the data of the candy world and remove Vanellope's information and put Heartless in there into the code of the game is because somebody told him how to do that.
Okay.
And we don't know who that is.
So, general Kingdom Hearts shenanigans, but...
Right, but somebody...
We haven't seen something like that in quite a while.
Exactly. Somebody has...
Messing with the world order.
Mm-hmm. And my guess is that it's probably Darkness, but we still don't really know a whole lot about Darkness. But...
Okay.
That's just important to keep in mind. Now we can get to Daybreak Town stuff.
Candy Kingdom, nobody cares. It's just the plot of the movie.
Yeah, mostly.
Time for Daybreak Town. Let's see the actual interesting stuff.
Oh, God, this update.
And we'll do some voice acting here.
Mm-hmm. Lariam. Lariam. I knew you'd be here. Taking a break?
Actually, I'm done collecting my Lux for the day.
But it's only noon.
I know, but I finished a while ago. Taking down monsters is easy. What's that look for?
Oh, I didn't realize I was... It's just... I don't know how you do it. You're so amazing.
Thanks.
Me, on the other hand, I spent the whole day getting chased around by them.
You know your magic is stronger than mine. Stay calm and focus. You'll be done in no time.
I love them so much. I know, but it's hard. Can't we pair up? You take the front, I'll take the back.
We could, but that won't help you in the long run. Maybe when you get strong enough to protect me. Then we'll pair up, and you can carry me through battle. Oh, that wording.
That sounds impossible.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Have you decided to join the Dandelions?
I'm not sure yet.
What's holding you back?
Well, I like the people I'm with now. Besides,
Yeah?
there's someone I want to get to know. And if they're not a dandelion, I might never get the chance.
Does someone have a crush?
No. It's nothing like that.
Stay calm, focus, be brave.
Stop it, Lorium. It's not like that, I swear.
Okay. You make everyone's lives so much brighter. People need that. They need your power. Believe in yourself.
Well, I don't know about that. Wait, you're not just saying that, are you?
Not at all. In fact, you just worked that power of yours on me. Things were feeling dull, but now I'm looking forward to what's in store for tomorrow.
Then let's pair...
Nope.
Oh.
But I will come running if you're ever in trouble.
No.
Huh?
You told me what I need to do, so that's what I'll do. I will get stronger. I will carry you one day.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, it's so beautiful and wholesome.
What? Strelitzia! Strelitzia!
Lauren.
Strelitzia?
Mariam, No.
2.5.
Ah!
no,
Hello,
no.
hello. Hi, Ad.
But judging by weight, mine's
Blah, blah, blah. Don't care.
Goodbye, Ad.
That was at like the worst possible time. Strelitzia. I was fighting and she's gone. Oh, referring to Marluxia.
Maleficent.
Whatever her name is. He's Marluxia.
He's not Marluxia yet.
No, he's still Sweet Bappy Laurium.
Yeah, he is. I love him so much.
Strelitzia. And that's it.
That was the first update.
Yes.
Since last time. Oh man, okay, so one, this update made me love Laurium.
Mm-hmm. Talk about that good boy.
Yeah. As far as what's going on in that scene, I think it's pretty safe to assume that it is a flashback / nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
But what's also interesting to note is that Strelitzia in the white cloak
Mm-hmm.
is very similar to something we've already seen in Kingdom Hearts.
I forgot to grab an image of that.
I mean, you could always just pull it up over here and then
Yeah.
show that.
That's true.
I think that'll be the easiest way to show this off. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Can I get like a bigger image? Okay, yeah, that's good enough. All right. This
This thing that Marluxia rides in as one of his final boss forms in Chain of Memories.
I'll have you carry me, he says.
Yep. You'll be the one carrying me.
Grim Reaper, mom, except not mom, it's actually sister.
His sister. Well, that was the thing is, like, even when Chain of Memories came out, people were, like, they saw this and they were like, who, like, this has to be somebody. Like, this, who is this in relation to Marluxia?
Mm-hmm.
And now we know. Now we know.
It's his sister.
It's his sister.
Or at least something in an...
it's something that's, like...
to represent her.
Her. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Also another thing, because I don't think we ever talked about this before, but, like, I didn't know this before I heard of Strelitzia. Strelitzia is a type of flower.
Yes. It's like a very fancy tropical flower.
Well, it looks quite a bit like her little hair tie thingies. It's got petals
yeah.
that look like that.
Can I spell it? Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I mean, people can't see it. There.
Yeah.
That's a Strelitzia flower. So, like, of course,
Mm-hmm.
he's all about flowers. And so his sister's name is literally a kind of flower.
Yeah. I also just love that cutscene's environment with like the huge field of flowers, and Strelitzia and like her brother have like a conversation about a crush, and it's so cute. And since her crush is on player character, that's like your player character could be a boy or a girl.
That's true. You know, I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Strelitzia, bye.
Yep.
All right.
It's the first time Kingdom Hearts has done siblings, and it's super cute. So anyway, the next 3 updates are all Wreck-It Ralph, and no story.
Really?
Yeah. It was high and dry for a little while after this, and we were all like, what the hell?
Now, important to note that these next... that is the latest part that... that is English translation.
Yes. So the one we just saw right now is as far as the game is.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we're going to be looking at from here on out is stuff that's only been released in Japan so far. So this is the translated versions of them, which means when they get their official release in North America, it could be slightly different.
Yes.
Like the wording could be slightly different.
Okay. I was just double checking all those videos.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But either way, finally, sometime later, we get... Oh, wait. Am I going backwards?
Mm-mm. No, that's correct.
Okay. All right. Time for more... Let's go to the next update, shall we? And again, these are all fan translations now. We'll see what happens.
Translated by Everglow.
Yes.
Is this the real world?
Yes, congratulations. You got out safely. I'll just use generic evil voice for darkness.
And to my original time, I take it?
No, you're still in the past. You just returned to the real world from the Data One.
How dull. Then, what should I do to return to the present?
Wait. You have to enter this pod.
What? Why didn't you simply let me go straight back to my time instead of coming here in the past?
All you did before was move between the data world and the real world. Not travel through time.
Can't you do both at the same time?
It's not quite that all-powerful. As I said before, these pods are to move through space and time to transport one into another world.
Humph, fine then. This time I'll return back to my present time.
Yes.
By the way, won't you come too? Since you don't have a body, I suppose you could board with me.
You don't need any more of this darkness. Besides, I have some business here.
Let's pause.
Okay, before we get to the next scene.
Yeah. Okay. So, as we could see there, in that chamber, that one wasn't all beat up, and all the pods are still there.
Yes.
And in the scene we just saw with Lorium, the one that was pulled out in front was completely destroyed, and then the third one on the right was gone.
Yes. So, definitely showing that she went from one plane of reality to another one, aka
Right.
the data world to the real world.
To the real world in the past. And the machine is not capable of moving you through space and time at the same time.
Mhm.
You can move through space or you can move through time. You cannot move through space and time in the same pod.
Yes.
Just, that's what that cutscene is showing us,
Mhm.
so it's important to keep that in mind.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the last time we see Maleficent.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I think from this point forward, Maleficent's probably going to be out of the
Game.
Union Cross story.
So she's done.
But-
She gets back to the present. She got a lot of information of things that she knows in the future games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shows where she got all of her information for Coded and 3 and stuff like that.
It just makes me curious because now I'm wondering, like, our heroes here,
Mm-hmm.
we still suspect that they're going to be using the pods at some point to move through space and time because we've got to get them to the future somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still in the data realm.
Yes.
And another interesting thing to note is that Darkness right now
Mm-hmm.
with Maleficent is in the real world, and he says that he has it says that it has business here.
Yeah.
We don't know what that is.
All right, let's keep going. We got a lot of updates. We need to go. We can't just...
I'm just talking. It's
Yeah.
discussion time, dude.
Is Ven okay?
I helped him get to bed, but that shock was so huge that he instantly fell asleep. And Ben's good for one thing, it's falling asleep.
I see.
He'd been keeping it locked away for so long. I'm sure he's just stunned by the sudden truth of his memories. Ven is a victim too, right? If you know something, tell us. It's not like I know the clear truth in all this. But judging by what Ven told us, Ven was there when Strelitzia disappeared. But who knows who planned that out?
The darkness?
It seems like the darkness has been closer to us than I realized, and it's moving.
Brain is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, what? What do you want?
Since the darkness can't be erased, and the world's gonna end, and since you've even made a way to escape it, does that really mean we can't defeat the darkness?
What? Are you upset that we can't beat it?
Now that you mention it, yes, I am. We Keyblade wielders exist to fight against the darkness. But to think we can only run away because we'll never win.
It is pretty disgraceful to run away, huh?
Right? I mean, we can change the world, but in the end, we'll still have to run away.
Hey, Lushu, you know... I wanted to give you my special eye and teach you some stuff, but... It seems like you don't understand a thing.
What do you mean?
You're thinking way too hard about things. Not only you're making it harder, but you're also jumping to conclusions. And now you treat your own pet theory as if it's the only answer and get all mad. Maybe you should consider that the things you don't understand don't have an answer and fret over that instead. You'll know all the answers eventually. Alright, I just gotta say, that line feels like a direct call out of the Kingdom Hearts fan community.
Oh, yeah. It's just Nomura's way of saying, wait.
Hold on.
I'll get to it. You don't have everything you need to figure this out.
Just calm yourself.
We can't, Nomura. It takes years for these games to come out. Nomura, listen. Shh. So I should just wait for the outcome?
If you're moving forward, you'll arrive somewhere sooner or later, right? What? What now?
To think I have to wait for an answer, not knowing when. I can't accept that.
Would you rather walk the path of someone who knows all the outcomes?
It's not that,
There's a way to defeat the darkness.
Huh?
But it's not an easy solution. Time and planning are definitely needed for this. 1 or 2 lifetimes won't be enough. We'll leave this world. We'll also put an end to it. We'll throw away time as well as the borders of the world itself. All of it is to defeat the darkness. Let me be creepy now.
Very ominous.
Not really a whole lot that can be gleaned out of that cutscene.
Well,
Hello?
other than... Wait. Oh my god.
Dumb ads.
Oh boy. He has to be here. This is the only place we haven't checked.
Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
I guess I was wrong.
Well, it was worth a shot. I'll head back to the Fountain Square.
Okay, I'll keep searching.
Reminder, she's searching for our player character.
Yes.
What?
Hmm? Pick it up. Why? Now let's go.
Ariam. Oh!
Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's crying!
No. Now, that doesn't necessarily confirm that Ava herself is the darkness, but it does confirm that the darkness has been taking the shape of, as Ava.
Yeah, look at that. That's Ava. That's Ava right there.
Oh, heck.
Again, might not be Ava, but it might just be that the darkness is pretending to be Ava.
Yeah. And also you can tell in this cutscene that Ven's eyes are blank.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen them be before.
He's got anime blank eyes going
Mm-hmm.
on. You got a little hair on your forehead.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure everything here is absolutely fine. Nothing bad is going on whatsoever. We don't care about your stupid ads. We don't care about any of this. Get out.
Give us the Kingdom Hearts.
All right. More Daybreak Town. Let's go.
Darkness. If darkness is lying hidden within him, what is it trying to do if not go on the attack?
Maybe it's spying on us, waiting for a chance to strike or something.
It's no more than a guess to say that this is the work of darkness. But after hearing Ventus's side of it, that's the only option I can think of. So darkness is hiding within him, and now that we're aware of it, I think it'll start to come into the open and go on the move.
So in other words, it's not strange to think it'll come after us at any time.
Yeah. It might have already attacked Strelitzia. You're saying that's what happened? But why? I don't know what the point of getting rid of Strelitzia was. Just...
What did you just say?
Oh, bad timing, dude. Larium!
Lorium, what happened? What's really important is that you were talking about getting rid of Strelitzia.
Y'all just gonna watch him hobble over to Brain?
What happened to Strelitzia? Brain! Hold on. Stay out of this!
Ephemer! I see. Looks like my conjectures became true.
What do you mean?
This is the goal of the darkness. Anxiety, fear, doubt, anger. It corrupts our hearts and tears our connections to shreds. Stop it, Lorium.
What is all this?
Larium, calm down and listen to us.
Strelitzia, what in the world?
Oh no, Ven's theme.
I erased her.
Ven, what are you
Ven?
saying?
What are you saying? Lorium, I'm the one who made your
Ven,
sister
stop!
disappear. No, Ven! Ven, what did you do to Strelitzia?
Ven!
Lorium, stop! Ven, say something.
Stop, Lorium. This isn't like you.
You're in my way. Answer me, Ventus! Wrong. Something's wrong with me!
A
What's
monster?
that? What's going on here?
So you're the darkness.
So you finally realized that we exist. Oh, get out of here, Ad. Nobody cares. And that's where that one left. And then we had to wait an entire month to get anything else.
Oh, we?
I mean, it's probably more so that the Japanese... Again, you got to remember this is translation from Japanese. It's probably something along the lines of non-denominational speaking, because Japanese doesn't really use a lot of he or she wording. It's more of like a me, myself. They don't use gendered terms a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, I would say like 50% of languages don't really use gendered terms. Most of the time. There are some languages like Spanish where every single sentence
is
gendered.
Yeah.
And things like fridges are gendered male as compared to or like washing machines, which are female or something like that.
Right.
English is dumb. Yes. Oh, bad things are happening.
Dude, you gotta try it.
But at least we're being introduced to like the main characters, or like the main characters are being introduced to it in a timely manner where they're not actively fighting each other
the
entire time. There's that brief spat there, but now they know, oh no, darkness is here. So
darkness is the real problem.
The real villain was darkness. All right. Lots of Candy Kingdom, nobody cares. Back to these two.
Master, have you ever spoken with the darkness?
Oh, I have.
What's it like? Oh god, this song.
Oh, yes. It's like you can't have a conversation with it. And you can't come to a mutual understanding with it either. Because, you know, it doesn't think like humans usually do.
That sounds just like you, Master.
Yeah.
See? Just like that.
My, Luciu. Don't you have a respect for those above you? You seem much more like the darkness in that way. This song, though, yeah, this song is ridiculous.
But, like... is it able to understand what we say?
Well, sort of. That thing has always been watching us, you know.
What? Even now?
Maybe. Master Masters plays the piano by throwing it. Kidding, it's not right now. As you might expect, it can't get close to us that easily.
Please, don't joke like that anymore.
Oh, come on, let me have a little bit of fun.
But those chosen children, the dandelions, right? Would they really be okay if the darkness appeared before them? They're the cornerstones of the new world, right? If they got caught up in darkness...
Well, actually, I think it'd be a bit of a problem if they faced off against the darkness. It's not exactly an opponent you can battle or converse with or anything ordinary like that. The darkness is at best of psychological attacks, after all. Oh, the darkness is best at psychological attacks.
So it's dangerous after all. Of course it's dangerous.
Darkness hates people with pure hearts. And so are those kids that have been chosen. It's dangerous, but they're also darkness's biggest weakness. It can't understand the human's heart or emotions. That's why, even if it knows what humans are going to do, it doesn't understand why they're doing it. All it does understand is hatred. That's also why we conversely don't understand the darkness's behaviors or meanings. That's why it will always be an object of conflict for us.
I wonder what the darkness is trying to do.
Learn the piano, that's what. Who knows? Since we can't understand each other, I have no idea. Hi, Dinguso. Welcome to late into the stream.
Yep.
The whole VOD will be around, don't worry.
I never thought the form of darkness would look like something out of a kid's drawing.
My form. Right. I don't have a true form right now. At first, I couldn't even be seen. But, well, consider this voice and color a favor to you. What's your goal? My goal? I don't have one. I'm just drawing close, that is all. What? It's hard for us to understand each other. I'm a different existence than you. I don't have thoughts of completing things like you humans do, nor do I understand them. Then why? Why did you get rid of Strelitzia? Because he wanted to.
That's impossible. Ven didn't even know Strelitzia. So there's no way he'd wish for her to disappear.
You're right, he didn't know her. What he wished for was power. And that's what I gave him. The power of being a union leader.
Ven would never wish for that.
But he obtained it, right?
Even if Ven
wished for strength, that doesn't mean being a union leader is the strength to fight against someone. That doesn't matter to us. It doesn't matter. So that means the victim didn't even have to be Strelitzia? Correct. That's enough!
Oh.
Lorium!
I have several things I want to ask you.
Fine.
First, why did you choose Ven?
Because it's already been decided.
What's been decided?
That he's in existence who will host the darkness.
So the tools of darkness are already decided.
That's right. This fated child is already mentioned in the Book of Prophecies.
You've read the Book of Prophecies?
Yes, at least the things pertaining to us. I cheated.
Mm-hmm. How?
I watched it be written.
You watched the Book of Prophecies be written.
Yes.
Are you related to the Master of Masters?
He's an old friend. Friend? The Master is a friend of the darkness?
It's more
I
likely
don't
than
need
you
to
think.
become friends with humans.
Next question. You've been hiding this whole time. Why show up now?
I wasn't really hiding or anything.
Thus, we dated.
We are always on the move. None of you realized it. But this is just the first time you've noticed me and acknowledged me appearing.
Last question. You keep saying we. What's that mean?
Darkness is greater than light.
I see. So let me add one more. Are you the only one in this room right now?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Huh?
Brains Keyblade! Ephemer, Scald, this is the strongest foe in history, so bring your all!
But first, a stupid ad. We're gonna talk over this ad. This ad doesn't exist. Nobody cares about the ad.
Oh boy. I'm getting more and more worried about those kids.
In the Book of Prophecies, the future eras live on. It'll be fine.
That's so rough.
It's a record of a long period of time, so I don't know the details of each individual or anything. I didn't look at the details.
So chaotic. Oh, but they're children entrusted with the important task of protecting the future, right?
You're awfully worried, huh? Well, since your mission is to observe, if you're really worried, you can watch over them. But no meddling.
No meddling now. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did a real great job with the no meddling part, huh?
As if!
As if.
I kind of stopped doing that part along the way. I just kind of said, fuck it.
I'm sure he would never.
Never meddle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's where we are.
That is the most recent update. So, as you can probably tell there, Brain.
Let's take it back for a moment.
Ah.
Brain right there is holding
The Master Defender.
which was wielded by Master Ericus and is now currently wielded by Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a Keyblade that is talked about a couple of times as one that is passed down. Well, actually, no, we haven't talked about that yet.
I mean,
Because it's brought up in Dark Road.
it's kind of talked about in Birth by Sleep how Ericus is from a long line of
Keyblade Masters.
Keyblade wielders who protect the light.
Yes.
Specifically.
And so he's got a pretty important Keyblade there. So Brain having this Keyblade is a thing.
It definitely implies that Brain is a relative of some sort to Ericus.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, they look
pretty similar.
pretty similar, so...
Are we allowed to talk about theories yet? Because I'm shaken. Yeah, feel free to talk about theories for Union Cross. Because what's going to happen now is we're going to take another break.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been about another hour. This will probably be a bit of a shorter break. But when we come back, we're going to talk about Dark Road.
Yes.
Because it's going on at the same time on the phone game. And it's the story of Xehanort being trained to be a Keyblade Master and stuff.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back,
We're back.
and it's time.
If y'all have theories, I would love to hear them. I love
All right, we're gonna
talking
start
about Union
jumping
Cross stuff.
into Dark Road. This one we're gonna probably jump around a little bit. This is still relatively new, so it's difficult to say what exactly is important and what is not.
I mean,
There's obviously like the big plot things, but the characters are going to Disney worlds and they're exploring them, and we don't know how much of that part is important.
we do know that when this game was announced, Nomura essentially said that this was never a planned Kingdom Hearts game he wanted to make. That it was more so of a, like, he had some ideas. The Union Cross idea, or the Union Cross team wanted to try doing another game. And then they put this game together.
Okay.
So there could be things in here that will become important, but like when it initially, was conceived, it was not one of Nomura's like planned.
Thingamabobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more so here to give more context for Ericus and Xehanort
That would make sense.
and the time in between Birth by Sleep and Union Cross.
Alright, so this is like the opening of the game when you boot it up.
Dark Chirithy. Player character. Dying! Hooray! Good times.
That dream again. I've been having the same dream over and over again for as long as I can remember. An unfamiliar world filled with unfamiliar faces and unfamiliar goodbyes. As if I'm experiencing a life that belonged to someone else. This island surrounded by smaller desolate isles, a vast ocean, and a never-ending sky. This is my entire world. But maybe there's something beyond these waters. Maybe there are worlds like the ones I dream of.
Why are you dreaming of player character's life?
If I could get to the outside world, would I be able to meet my friends from my dreams? I can't get the thought out of my head as I lie in the sand like a starfish day after day, feeling like I'm falling through the sky. My waypoint. What? The world from your dreams. It does indeed exist. This is nothing but a prison surrounded by ocean. There's nothing for you here. Is this where you wish to carry out your life? Who are you? I am your waypoint, as you are mine. What do you mean? Who are you? How did you get here? Answers are meaningless if you lack the knowledge to understand them. Here, there is only so much you can learn. You must explore the world outside. Huh? By the way, I'm you from the future. It's easier than you'd think. One step forward is all it takes. But if you lack the courage and strength, your dreams will remain dreams forever. Oh. And then...
You want to know why running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight?
I don't care, random naked man. All right. Hold on. Before we get too far, Dinguso says, so I feel like, on top of being Ericus's relative, I feel like it's pretty much confirmed that he's the founder of Scala at Caelum as well. The question is whether he's going to be given no name as well, because of all the other Kingdom Hearts Union characters, except that if shows up in the future, and one of them has to be given no name, but it's blah, blah, blah. Responsible had 2 Gi Blades, which seems a little too much when, again, who knows what's going to happen. Ah, okay.
I mean, but isn't it Lushu's job to pass down no name?
Yeah, he gives it to someone, and then they pass it down, and he just follows the Keyblade.
Right.
That's his job.
So I don't know that necessarily Brain gets no name, although he could. Because, yeah, we do assume that Ephemer and Brain are left behind in the past.
Yeah.
But we still don't know.
Yeah, we still don't know. All right. Hey, look, it's Scala at Caelum.
Yep.
And now he's got different clothes.
Xehanort.
It's almost time for class.
I know.
Wait. Aren't you going?
Eventually.
Always doing things in your own time.
It's gonna take a while for the others to show up anyway.
That's true.
What's it like out there?
Huh?
What was it like on the other side of the ocean? Must be nice to know.
Beats me.
But this is where they found you, right?
Yeah, I was lying here unconscious. But what does that prove?
Well, the nearest towns we can see are all abandoned. That means you had to have come from somewhere farther away.
Or maybe I fell from the sky.
Well, that's new. What you can see is only part of the picture.
Not only that, the things you get used to seeing can fade into the background.
So, you're sticking with I fell from the sky?
Keep an open mind, Ericus. Maybe then you'll actually beat me.
Wait, you've been talking about chess this whole time?
Come on, we need to get to class.
The outside world, huh? What I wouldn't give.
So, sounds like Scala at Caelum at this point in the story is already all but abandoned.
Yeah. Which is fascinating.
Yep.
Because it's so many, like, cities and it's beautiful and it's just abandoned.
More new characters!
Oh, look at them! Look at these handsome chaps. Oh? Thought we'd be the last ones here.
Me too. Being late and running away is what you do best.
That's right. And don't you forget it. Just call me Tardy Fleetfoot.
Baldur's not here yet? Nope. Do you want him?
Yeah. And the Master?
Not here either.
Well, that's a first. I wonder what's going on. This was pretty short notice.
We're not here for class.
Master Odin.
I did not gather you here for our usual class.
A wizard.
The day I met the man in the robe, my world was turned upside down, but I got used to it eventually. Your world can change in an instant. Sometimes all it takes is a single step. Kingdom Hearts, Dark Road. Episode 1, Unexpected Departure. So yeah, the story structure is like episodic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I bear bad news. The 7 upperclassmen have gone missing during their training for the Mark of Mastery exam.
Training?
Training? What kind of training? Oh wait, no, that was
No,
Ericus.
that was
Sorry.
Ericus, yeah.
As you know, there are many worlds outside of Scala and Caelum. Before the Keyblade world, all the worlds were joined together. But the war forced them apart, and now their residents know not of the other's existence.
Someone asked who's our favorites. I really like Hermod, Bragi, and Erd.
So all of them except for the small girl character.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course I like
This is-
Ericus and Xehanort.
This is Bragi, right?
Yeah, that's Bragi.
I like Bragi. He's
Yeah.
defensive. He's very useful.
Uh-huh. I like Erd because she looks like a cat.
Ooh, woo.
Ew.
To maintain this order, meddling with other worlds is strictly forbidden. However,
No
in
muddling.
preparation for the Mark of Mastery exam, Keyblade wielders are given permission to journey to these worlds to broaden their horizons.
How does one get to those worlds?
There are several ways.
Ways that you can't share with us lower classmen? Don't be like that, Ericus. Oh, punk brat.
You are right. They are taught only to upperclassmen. But today is an exception.
Really? You're gonna tell us?
I can't believe this.
I would like you to use this knowledge to find the missing wielders.
Yes!
You don't have to sound so excited.
Yeah, people are missing, you know. Right, sorry.
Guys, we get to go to the outside worlds. This is huge. The situation is worrying, which is why I'd rather be part of a search party than sit here and do nothing.
Field trip, field trip, field trip. Guys, aren't you forgetting someone? What about Baldur?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, that's you again. Is he still in his room?
I'll get him.
I have given Boulder a different task. He will not be joining us today.
Oh.
What's he doing?
As you all know, his sister is one of the missing upperclassmen. I have yet to tell him the news to avoid any unnecessary concern.
So I've sent him to go get groceries.
In the meantime, I would like you to search for the missing students. I'm having him scrub every wall in this entire castle. Ordinarily, there would be Oop. Hold on. Back
We're
up.
making too many jokes.
Ordinarily, there is much to learn before going to the outside worlds. However, as to...
Oh,
gotta worry
God.
about Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. It's delicious.
By Hidden Ranch.
Whatever, doesn't matter what he was talking about.
So, how should we do this? Well, the Master wants us to split up into 2 groups.
How do we decide?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Xehanort, any ideas? About? Well, we've all studied the other worlds. But you're the only one of us who's been out there. The upperclassmen disappearing, our mission... What do you think's going on? Well, regardless of my past, one thing's for sure. The connection between worlds is unstable. According to the Master, the Keyblade War engulfed the world in darkness. When it was over, all the worlds began being rebuilt into what they are now. But time flows differently in each one, depending on when and how quickly they're restored. Some worlds are already complete and their time has begun to flow. But others are not, and for them, time stands still. The different worlds are all moving forward at different speeds from different starting lines.
Let's say worlds are like people. Some are babies that crawl, some are toddlers that just started walking. And others born yesterday are already adults that know how to run. Right? It's a weird metaphor, but sure.
Yeah, something like that. What I'm saying is that we need to be careful about what we say and do while we're out there. Right. Wherever we go, we have to make sure we don't say anything about the other worlds. We need to respect their order. If rules and order are already established in that world, yes. But what if you're in a world equivalent to a newborn?
Then the rules can be changed. But why would anyone do that?
Even if it is possible, do you think anyone else out there knows any of this?
Hold up, let's go back to what Xehanort said. I think the point was that the instability of the worlds would have,
Or
could have, something to do with why they all disappeared. Right?
Right. So some worlds have been completely restored while others haven't.
Exactly. But there's no way of knowing how far along the world is unless you actually go there, right? Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking in the
That's
chat.
scary.
This is going to be a tough mission, isn't it? Probably. The 7 wielders each left their own. On their own, but the Master wants us to go in groups of 3. This won't be easy.
Guys, enough talk. So, how should we do this?
Alright, and then you get to choose your character. I tried to click the OK button.
Choose what character you want to come along with you.
Yes. And, like, Hermod has attack stuff. Bragi has protect skills. That's why he's the best. Erd has just blizzard magic. And Ver, I guess is how you pronounce it. She has mostly magic boost skills.
All of this triggered by how should we split up?
I like how they also, Shinko Ryu earlier said, this is our excuse, no, they will become the cornerstones of the new world.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Okay. So... Oh! Okay. Oh, they're just deciding.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just playing the game. So,
Okay. And then after you choose, there's a very brief scene here.
are we good?
And they all have their own armor.
Oh, their own armor! It's so cool!
And of course, Xehanort's armor is reminiscent of the armor that he has later, and that's like the secret boss of Birth by Sleep.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Yeah.
And Ericus is the same, obviously.
Yeah, Ericus's armor.
Master Odin.
There are several ways to travel between worlds. To ensure your safety, you will be donning armor that wards off darkness, and your Keyblade will become a vehicle for travel. We won't be showing any of that.
Instead, have fun. Oh, looks like they went with Erd. Alright. And then what happens for a while is you wander around empty-ass worlds and fight enemies.
Yep.
Seriously. Nothing happens for like a really long time.
Well, you get cutscenes, and it's
Yeah.
just them being like, nobody's here.
Nobody's here. Nothing going on. And then, at the very end of the first update, we get this.
You're back already?
And hilariously enough, you can switch your team members up at any time, so these cutscenes just have characters interchangeable.
Yeah, yeah.
So all the characters have dialogue that can be used.
Mm-hmm. We just got here. Bet you got scared and ran.
That's your MO.
That's your MO.
That's your MO. Oh,
And he's calling Ericus a coward.
I'm glad everyone's okay.
We ran into Heartless.
So did we. Ugh. But no sign of any actual people. Same here.
Were the Heartless strong? Yeah. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure even an upperclassman could have taken them on alone. What now? Should we report our findings to the Master? No way!
Huh? I agree. Let's not. So what do we do? This mission is pretty dangerous, you know?
We're Keyblade wielders, right? We see a Heartless, we take it down. We can't just run when things get rough.
The Master taught us all about the Heartless. And how much of a threat they pose. The students who went missing knew what they might face and undoubtedly prepare for it. So what about us? Can't we do the same? Don't we have the same determination and drive?
We do, and you're right. But if any of you feel like you're in real danger, run. Don't turn around. Don't wait for the others. I just want to address Shinko Ryu says Xehanort's armor actually looks like Xemnas from his final boss fight. Yeah, that's like the same.
It's the same armor.
Yeah, it's the same armor. It's just also used in Kingdom Hearts 2 and then brought into Birth by Sleep as Xehanort's armor.
As a boss.
Yeah.
Hermod, Urd, and Ver.
Ericus.
Run like the wind! I totally missed what happened there.
Just Ericus being a coward again.
Okay. Let's try to find a solid lead this time.
Should we change groups? Alright, round 2. Just so I know, you aren't joking about running from danger, right?
Come on, Ver. Running away is what Ericus does best. Be safe. We'll meet back here soon. Transform again, and off we go! And then you, like, this is how you fight.
Cards!
And I think that's... yeah, that's it for the first update. Wait, have there seriously been 6 updates?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A lot of them aren't important, though.
Oh no!
That's
Another
true.
pizza deal. It's carry out.
Blah,
only.
blah, blah, blah,
Introducing the
blah,
new
blah. Nobody cares.
show more.
Yeah. Alright, so a bunch of stuff happens, none of it matters.
And then
4 years later.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
We had some good times, huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to leave. What happened wasn't your fault.
I just want to see more of what's out there before the Mark of Mastery exam.
That's not for a while. Besides, you've already seen what's out there.
Not everything.
What are you looking for? Fine, but you better come back. We've got a score to settle. I'm at 117 wins, 312 losses, and 8 draws.
You mean 107 wins, 323 losses, and 7 draws.
Whatever. Close enough.
Did you seriously mean that?
Knew I'd get you to turn around. See you soon, buddy.
See ya. And that's the end of that chapter. And yeah, the fact that there are
4 graves.
4 graves that he puts flowers in front of. There are 4 other characters in the class, plus Balder. But presumably we don't spend a lot of time with Balder, so it's pretty heavily implied that those are the other 4 characters there.
That we just got introduced to.
And this is where the first, like when you first boot up the game, that's where this ends off.
Yeah.
Like that's the plot. That's all you get.
Also, I want to throw this out now, because I think this is a fun theory, and I don't know how much weight it holds, but I want to plant the seed now so that people can pay attention for it. There's a theory going around that the insignia of the heart that you see like all these characters wear, and you see like in Birth by Sleep 2, Aqua Ventus, Terra, Ericus, like they all have this insignia, and all these characters have this insignia on them. That it is some sort of like protecting your heart from the darkness kind of symbol. And the only characters who don't wear the insignia on like their chest are characters who have been turned to the darkness. Like Terra wears it on his belt, and so does Xehanort.
Interesting.
And then I think there's a couple of other characters here who also do that. So people are wondering if maybe that's giving a clue about something that might happen to them.
Never really thought about who I was. Not until I began to wonder who others were. Day after day, I spent my time with the same classmates in the same classroom. The days are peaceful and a little boring. But they're also familiar and comfortable. Even so, my new life is just like the old. A different world, but with the same days playing out over and over again. left the island behind to come here, and yet maybe it's not about the place. Maybe it's about me. And how I engage with others. How we influence one another, the world around us. Maybe that's what shapes our hearts and who we are and who we will become. I really don't like this white text on a very colored background. It does not work well. All kinds of things can influence the growth of a heart. Change can come from anywhere, from the smallest, simplest thing. From light or from darkness.
I do also want to say that
The presence of darkness!
that quite honestly, if you're interested in these characters at all, watching the Disney World stuff is actually fun. Because, the characters have a lot of fun banter.
Yes.
And it's kind of important, character-wise, but, we're not going to cover it because it's not important story-wise.
So, in this section, some characters start showing up in the world. And they get attacked by the cards. I know, I'm just scrubbing through and... Oh yeah, the others get held up by the queen, and so the queen wants to kill you off.
Of course.
And so you fight a big old Heartless. And then everyone's like,
I really like the Heartless boss designs for this game. They're good.
Yep. And then everyone's like, well, that sucked. Time to leave. And then Xehanort's like, there was definitely darkness going on with that evil queen. Let's go talk to her again. And so that's what happens. Yeah.
Wonderland stuff.
There's literally just the one cutscene. 4 years later. Getting with the 4 years later.
Your Majesty, the Queen, the trial has begun. The prisoner at the bar is charged with trespassing and willfully disturbing Her Majesty's peace.
How dare you trespass in my kingdom? Who are you?
You don't remember me? I knew it. Yeah, there is no theater mode, and it's really frustrating.
I mean, I'm still hopeful that one day when these games are finished story-wise, that they're going to do a an HD re-release where they actually put the characters in an engine and animate a theater mode / movie of these stories, both for Union Cross and for Dark Road.
I guess it was just the 3 updates, but they've split it into 2 pieces. Looks like he's got a speech. Honestly, there's not been a lot of
stuff for Dark Road. It's just that you should know that this exists.
You should know that it exists, and
I took the first step of my long journey. Oh yeah, this.
As I walked along the path, darkness whispered to me from all around. Though I couldn't understand what it said. It stirred emotions deep within my heart. These emotions manifested in my mind as words. Was this someone else's darkness? Their emotions? Hatred, jealousy, doubt, things I'd never felt before. I didn't know it at the time, but these belonged to people I had yet to meet. So some were even directed at me. Would I be able to handle that? Being the focus of someone's darkness, someone's heart? That was the moment something began to grow inside my own heart. I'd soon learn that in keeping to this path, this corridor of darkness, no heart could help but become drenched in darkness. By the way, Xehanort's name is No Heart with an X. It's an anagram.
Yeah.
Regardless of where these foul emotions were coming from, they gave me comfort. They helped me realize that my heart could still feel.
How have we never talked about that before?
I don't know. We've never talked about the fact that, yeah, but I had no idea what lay ahead. Oh, yeah, Xehanort is an anagram of either another or no heart with an X thrown in. Which is just fascinating and was definitely done on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you wonder what the hell's going on with Xehanort.
Oh, please share the Luxord theory. And Xemnas is Mansucks, yes.
Something more terrifying than the darkness, emptiness. Nothing is eternal. The purpose of the journey.
Also, yeah, Dark Road so far is only in Wonderland and Agrabah.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. And then you wander around and you talk to...
But it's also important to remember that the team working on this game's animations and stuff is like...
2 people at most.
2 people.
And they do all the animated cutscenes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, is there anything else here? Oh, Scala at Caelum.
Perfect.
Alright.
I see.
So our goal is to pursue the darkness.
But you defeated your one lead, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess something important to cover is like they're now, at this point in the plot, they're now trying to follow the darkness because they're hoping that'll give them a lead to where the missing students went.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how all the new characters are named after Norse gods? There's a Norse god named Lodur, who is thought to be another name for Loki, and if you switch the letters around and add an X, you get Luxord. Oh, because I know he's definitely one of those people that no one really had a good name for him.
Yeah.
That is a neat theory. But what the hell is he doing in fiction with,
Yozora?
in Quadratum?
We'll find out, I guess.
Okay.
We still don't know where Demix comes from either.
That's true. Alright, back to it. There may be more than one dark entity. A single light can cast countless shadows. Oh yeah, Baldur. We'll meet them very soon.
Mm-hmm.
As a light's guardian, we may have a similar effect. The more we venture out into the world, the more darkness may follow in our wake.
Wait, so we're the reason darkness is being born?
Well, it's just a theory. So the upperclassmen might have also attracted darkness. Yeah, it's a likely scenario.
Right now, we have no idea where they are. But you're saying that if we want to pursue the darkness, it might lead us to them.
Well, hold on. Where there's light, there's darkness. I get that. And because darkness exists, light is essential, which is why we become Keyblade wielders in the first place. But there's a big difference between light leading to darkness and darkness leading to light.
Darkness can hide inside people too, doesn't it? Doesn't seem like it'd be easy to track. It's not like we're chasing Heartless.
Master Odin said that when the negativity deep within someone's heart grows and can't be contained any longer, darkness is born. But we still don't know if the Queen's darkness was her own, or if she's even aware of what's going on.
Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I don't know if that matters.
Because darkness is darkness, regardless of how it came to be.
Exactly. It looked to me like her darkness came from within. Or she could have welcomed it into her own heart without knowing.
It's hard to tell. That's for sure.
But maybe it doesn't matter because in their world, an angry queen maintains order. The rule that light is right and darkness is wrong just doesn't hold true.
Ericus.
It's a question of perspective.
No. Darkness is bad and always has been. Don't forget who we are, Xehanort. We're Light's guardians, and it's our duty to protect it. I hope you're not losing sight of that.
I'm not. Don't worry. What I'm getting at is that if the missing students found themselves facing darkness, and darkness was that world's order, then it's possible they were defeated.
No way! Calm down, Ericus. Remember, our mission is to find them. That was Master Odin's request.
Okay, I gotta say, this group makes me feel like it really feels like a bunch of like high school students who think they're better than everything, and they just sit around and like
Philosophize
and like question the world, man.
Well, of course it is, because we're talking about Xehanort and Ericus here. Like the two most, philosophy-ish characters in the series. So, like, yeah. But if searching for them means delving further into the mysteries of darkness and considering all the possibilities, then that's what we'll do. Are we all on the same page?
I'm 14, and that's deep.
I mean, Xehanort literally went on a world tour before his college exams to go find himself. So, like...
All right. Cutscene.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Why is this muted? Oh, it's not.
It's not.
That was just really weird.
A week ago.
Oh, the time jumps in Dark Road are really bad.
Yeah.
I just gotta say. Because the story takes place in the past, and then it's like 4 years later, but then back at the time, and then 4 years later, and then a week ago, and then...
A week ago from the present.
So,
not from the future. From the present. From where we were just having that conversation.
Presumed the Dark Road time has taken like maybe a day.
Yeah.
Of them wandering around the two worlds. So this is before the other students were known to be missing. Hey everybody, meet Balder.
Hey Balder, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey Ericus.
Something on your mind?
Yeah. My sister left for her Mark of Mastery exam. But I have this really bad feeling about it.
It's that time already, huh? Shouldn't you be excited for her? I can't wait to get out there.
The thing is, before she left, she told me that the ones who return will be made Keyblade Masters.
That's ominous. Huh? It kinda sounds like they're not expecting everyone to come back.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a trip to broaden their horizons. Maybe the trip itself is the test. Or even a mission? All I know is, it doesn't sound like the Mark of Mastery exam we learned about. We're just hitting a couple of light balls. Come on, what happened?
I wonder what's going on. Could ask Master Odin, but I doubt he'd tell us.
Ever since my sister left, I've been worried sick that she'll be lost to darkness. And that I'll never see her again.
Darkness?
Oh, that's right. Your grandfather battled the darkness, didn't he? That's how he...
I don't know exactly what happened to him. It's just that when I hear darkness maybe close by, I get anxious. Maybe hating darkness is in my blood. Oh, brain? Yeah, probably.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a painful subject.
Don't worry, it's okay. Your sister's gonna be fine, I'm sure of it.
I hope so.
Next episode, Cruel Clues!
And we haven't gotten that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Back to fighting.
Need to make an addendum on the theory I was talking about earlier. I misremembered it. So it's actually the fact that the
Oh look, darkness.
hold up. It's actually the fact that the characters have a cross on them, like the X.
Oh, okay.
And so it's the X combined with like the heart pendant on top of it is what people are suspicious of.
Well, if you look at this,
Mm-hmm.
all three of these characters don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and same with Bragi, Erd. Wow. Ver is the only one that does.
Mm-hmm.
Odin! Oh, and I guess... Wow, he doesn't even have the X.
Yeah.
Balder doesn't even have the X.
Yeah.
Because, of course, I put all this stuff in here. These characters are neat and cute.
They are. I love the Nomura art for them
Mm-hmm.
in the title sequence. Look at the title page for the game.
Unfortunately, that's all we got.
Yeah. I mean, that was a lot to cover.
That's true. That was a lot of stuff to cover. I think how this is going to get uploaded, it's going to be uploaded as 2 different videos.
One is Melody of Memory and the other is the Union Cross Dark Road stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'll just separate them by that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 2 hours of plot. Yeah.
The Union Cross stuff is definitely getting interesting. I think 2020 has delayed a lot of the workflow.
Unsurprising.
Unsurprisingly, which is why we've had a lot of like, this is a Wreck-It Ralph update. The only new worlds that Dark Road has is Wonderland and Agrabah. Like, how often do they update the 2 games? Once a month.
There's an update once a month, and that doesn't even mean Dark Road gets an update each month.
Yeah.
It's more so there is always an update for Union Cross each month. And every other month, I would say, has had a Dark Road update.
So actually, and we ran into the same problem last time, there should be an update for Union Cross soon.
Yeah, within the next week.
Yeah, because it's usually around the 1st of the month.
Mm-hmm. I think the same team of 2 people is working on both games. Yeah.
Yes, it is the same team. Which is why I think when this update came out, it was the same update as Brain showing off he has the Master's Defender.
Uh-huh.
And
So,
some
like,
people were like,
there's so much there,
"Oh!"
like, oh, it's confirmed, that theory that people were having, that Brain and Ericus look so similar. It's because they're related and stuff. Probably. I'm still confused about the grandpa part, though, because we know Brain is related to him, but grandpa would mean that all of the... No. Oh, okay, what I think that means is it was his grandpa, which is just in the line of the lineage. I don't think his grandpa specifically refers to Brain.
Yeah. I mean, it could.
It could, but I highly doubt that it does.
Yeah.
I'm
A
taking
lot
those
could
headphones
happen
off.
in 100 years. But
the
you would
Age of Fairy Tales
assume
is...
you would assume that like a lot of the stuff that happened in Union Cross is like lost knowledge.
Yes.
So, yeah.
100 years isn't ancient. It's true. Okay. Well, either way, I think that's a good place to end this stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on just a moment. All right. Just needed to discuss with Tennille quick, but tomorrow might still be game start. It might be something different. It really depends on
How I'm feeling.
how he's feeling.
Yeah.
Because if he's...
Rain or shine, I do Kingdom Hearts, but rain or shine, I'm kind of out of anything else.
Yeah, so like we said at the beginning of the stream, Tennille's not feeling the super greatest. So if he's not feeling great, we're not doing game start. So instead, we'll probably just play some multiplayer stuff. Like I'll play, I don't know, Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or Splatoon or Among Us or a combination thereof of things with people on stream and or patrons. So either way, something will happen tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll know before then what's going to happen. And yeah, hopefully Tennille feels better soon.
Yeah.
Either way, that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you for the subscriptions that we got during this stream. And I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you all later.
Bye.